say about me is true. I'm a phony.
I thought it was gonna be another regular Tuesday.
And I was wrong.
Yeah.
We was wrong.
We was wrong. And I'm glad we
and
were.
I'm glad we was wrong.
Kendrick dropped his response to Drake. He titled Euphoria. And I guess we back with another review. Another track review.
That.
So that's what we talking about today.
What we talking about, man. Hip hop is well and alive. I appreciate all this.
Yeah.
I was at work when I heard this, and I was just walking around laughing to myself.
I couldn't even contain myself at work. I had to go outside. I had to go outside. I had to leave.
Oh man, I had to put it in the group chat. Y'all heard this?
And we weren't responding fast enough.
Yeah, I wasn't responding fast enough, man. I was y'all all about to get a call from me. Hey, y'all, did y'all see what I said? Oh man, I can't wait for this. We're gonna get into this video, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, share if you can, please. I'm TK, aka Kung Fu Kenny.
And I'm Darius, aka D Dot.
And this is Mind the Gap.
About to listen to first we're gonna listen to the song, and then we're gonna go through our first favorite lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
All right, before we get into the song though, I think we need some background of the title and the day it dropped. Like I said, like we said, we thought it was a regular Tuesday, but if you look at April the 30th, you also see that it was the day that Hitler died. Now, some might say it's a coincidence, but I would not put it past him. During the time where because later on we're gonna reveal that, he's saying his lyrics, he's spiraling, Hitler spiraled all the way down, and that was the big baddie of the time.
Yeah.
That was the thing those back then. So
and it's also ironic because Drake's Jewish.
Yes.
It's just y'all looking
and
for that.
And he hasn't
spoken
spoken up on what's going on. I mean, that's something else.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying?
Euphoria, the title of the track.
Euphoria, apparently.
We came to find out what
Drake is executive producer on that.
On the show, which features teens and some adult activities, something else that Drake is
allegedly. I don't know nothing about that show.
You know what I'm saying?
I know they supposed to be kids or something.
But, anyway,
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's just beautiful how he incorporated all of that.
That's what I'm saying, man. He already. All right, so now we're gonna listen to the track and see our live reaction. We don't want to hear you say nigga. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. That was disrespectful. The end when he said psst, like he like he telling the secret, like this is for your own good. Yeah, he's talking about that what at the end of that push up, he's like, this ain't even all I know. He's like, psst, let it go. Let it go. All right, man. That was crazy. That was crazy, dog.
That's enjoyable.
That was very enjoyable. I enjoyed it. That's something I'm probably gonna replay. Man, let's get into it, man. Let's get into our favorite lines. First of all, I want to start off with the intro where in reverse it says everything they say about me is true, which turned out to be the voice of Richard Pryor in the Wiz rewound backwards. And if you watch the Wiz, you remember he says everything they say about me is true. I'm a fraud.
Hey, bro, this may not be able to come out tomorrow because we gotta put the clips in here because you gotta put that in there.
Yeah,
you gotta put the.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that all tonight.
That's crazy.
I'm doing it. And that's how he started off.
That's crazy.
And
did not catch that.
And then we got the title track Euphoria, which of course we already talked about.
Right, Euphoria, Drake being the EP of the show.
And we know,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The allegations.
Yep. Then, I like, because with the first line where it says them superpowers get neutralized, I can only watch it silent. We talked about it the other day. Like, and you brought this back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So man was talking about how though Drake was the bigger artist, how Pusha T was able to punch with him. If y'all watch One Piece, like Drake has like a very powerful like Logia fruit.
Yeah.
They'll just say, a
everything
nail.
Just go through.
Yeah, everything just go through him. But if you got hockey, which I felt like Pusha T had.
Yeah.
Like all that fame you got don't matter. All that popularity, your tons of fans can't save you for what I got from you.
The only thing that can save you is to out rap me. That's the only thing that's gonna save you, man.
And that's kind of how I looked at when we was talking about it. It's like that's what Kendrick and the Pusha T's have.
Yeah.
It's like all that stuff you doing doesn't matter here.
Yeah. Kendrick ain't got a smartphone. He be at the house. All this internet stuff you be talking about, them ain't bars. I don't care about none of that. You ain't on your time.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Man. What's the line you got? You got it.
I like because I didn't want to go too far down from what you had. I like the Tommy Hill figure stood out, but FUBU never had been in your collection.
I like that too.
Because we got it. I don't know if you ever seen that episode of Atlanta with the FUBU episode. Like that's something that like most black kids gonna be able to relate to.
Yeah.
Like your mom being poor kids, you know what I'm saying, being able to like go to that Ross or go somewhere and get that FUBU jersey or something else, and it's like for us by us, for us by us. Yeah, and then at the time, you know, Tommy Hilfiger had that allegation that apparently wasn't true. You know what I'm saying, that he didn't like, you know, black people or artists, hip hop artists wearing stuff, which he came out and said it wasn't true. Yeah, but that was more so for you know white kids or kids with money. At that time. So, you know, telling him that you got the Tommy Hilfiger, and we got the FUBU, we got the for us by us, us by us. Yeah, that's
like you ain't really with the culture.
That's what he's saying. That's crazy because he again alludes it. That line becomes even stronger later on in the song when he brings up like how many more features you gonna do to make yourself feel like, black. Yeah, that's crazy.
And like before that, we can go back a little bit where it says fabricate stories on the family front. Because you heard Mr. Morale. Okay. I like that line. I think that's a little preemptive thing on Kendrick's part. Where like you think you know something about me because you heard my last album. Yeah. But I also like that because he has another bar that references this bar later on. So it's like
I didn't I understood that bar, but I didn't know it was another reference to that later on.
Yeah, because in another part he says my first album, like my last album, is a classic. You don't have one.
Yeah, no, I did. Yeah. But I didn't catch it like the first one, the last one. It was like that was a classic. Yeah, you don't have one, and then he breaks down. He just said, that's when he goes into the app situation, right? Oh yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, man,
that line right there was beautiful because he goes into the tell your core fans to stomach that.
Yeah,
and tell them where you got
your abs from.
Megan Thee Stallion,
your fans can ride all you want for you, but you got
you did that.
You ain't real.
You know what I'm saying? Apparently you did that. You know what I'm saying?
Then right after that, I like the two lines after that where he says, "How I make music that electrify him, and you make music that pacify him. I can double down on that line, but spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness."
That was again alluding to that.
Yeah, again alluding to the fact that he doesn't see Drake as really being a part of the culture and more so maybe like black culture. And also like
I ain't really go ahead.
Yeah, but also I took that as the second line after that. I took that as don't push it.
Oh, okay, so I didn't really take that one like that. I took it as like, you know what I'm saying, you make feel good like music, or music that's like, you know, for the club or people to be. You make something for people to chew on for a while, and I made people like come alive.
Yeah.
But I also took it as the pacifier. It alludes again back to that young stuff.
That young stuff, you think?
That's
crazy.
Because he's always trying to make music for the younger generation instead of music for his age.
For his age. That's funny.
You know what I'm saying?
Now that's even a crazier line for me. I got to put that in orange now. Yo, that's crazy. I ain't even think of that way. That's crazy.
Bro. That's I was like, oh, okay. That's crazy.
Man. I got down to the first verse. You got anything?
Let me get that last little bit. Know you a master manipulator. That part right there, like when Pusha T was talking, he was like, man, I don't like how he go in the shop and then talk like this when this happened. When he broke down like, nah, that's not what happened.
Yeah.
Not saying Drake is, but it looks like that sometimes where like even with the Taylor Made, where he says like, you know, don't try to do this to push the stuff back.
Don't try to use Taylor's excuse not to drop your song night. Yeah.
But then you admitted and said that you did it. In that same token, you say you taking too long to respond when it took you 2 weeks to respond.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying like he do.
And also in hip hop culture, if you go back in history, some of the best disses took months to come out.
Yeah, like
between each other.
you told me about that Ether.
Yeah, like Ether came out 4 months after Jay-Z dropped Takeover, and then Jay-Z didn't drop was it Super Ugly until like the following summer.
Yeah.
Like you take your time if you want to take a good shot at somebody.
Yeah. Which I'm not saying Drake is either, but it does make him look like that when stuff like this comes out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Moving on to the verse part, I like the part where he's like, yeah, the island right here is remote, okay? I like that line because for one, that references how Kendrick is just like keeps to himself. He ain't about the fame. And also, there could be a reference of how he just views himself as like, I'm one-on-one. Like these other boys you say in the big three, they not. I'm on this island by myself. and y'all out there floating.
Oh, man.
And then the God of Benjamin Jackson, my house, I'm like, Joe, okay, that's a cool line.
I didn't get that one.
I thought he meant Joe Biden. Like, I got the founding fathers in the house. I got money.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I like that line. That was a good line.
My thing was and I'm not sure what it was, but this is how I took it. Everybody want to be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway, which for me, I thought he was talking about like that was a throwaway verse.
Yeah, not when you said it upstairs. I think either that was the throwaway or this is the throwaway. And like this is like because like he kept saying on the song, like, look, this is still friendly, as he kept alluding to on the song.
Okay,
that's
a good point.
But
too.
I like that line because it works for all this whole scheme right here. Where it says Hellcat made his homeboys and them type to sell their soul. Okay, everybody want to be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway, and then it has and it continues with the scheme and it says, oh. You thought the money, the power frame would make you go away. And then it says, have you ever walked your enemy down with a poker face? Have you ever paid $500,000 like to an open case? That whole scheme to me is dope because when he talk about sell their soul, getting chipped, having money and power, and then a poker face, we all know Drake has a gambling issue or he likes to gamble a lot. But then at the end of that stanza, he says, have you ever paid $500,000? Remember in 2019, Drake paid this woman over $500,000 for sexual assault to settle a sexual assault lawsuit.
Did not know that.
Kendrick did. Kendrick did. And that's why I said that whole scheme with his gambling and like using that type of language. And then he ended with like, that's what you gamble on? You gambling on sexual assault? Okay, player. I was like, yo, this man is crazy, dog. I was like, what you doing?
Ooh, dude. I gotta look that one up, boy. Oh,
say it.
Huh?
Look it up later.
Okay. Ooh, what you
what's
got
your
for
next
me?
one? I got one in the next line right here.
I really ain't got nothing in that first one. That first one for me was just him. The thing I got is when he starts to get serious, when he talks about the Drake, when he said, I had to learn how to shoot a Drake.
Okay, well let me go through my
that's what I'm saying. I didn't have that for that first part.
All right, when it's still in that first verse when he says his daddy a killer, he want to be Junior. They must have forgot that the shit they done. Dementia must running his family, but let it get shaky. I park your son.
Oh, I like that line.
First of all, he talking about Baby.
Who?
Baby. Okay. Cash Money Baby. And then he talking about Junior.
Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne. And then he's like, dementia must run in his family. Like, yo, you must have forgot when it gets shaky. And then he's like, I'll park your son. Because we know Parkinson's disease is a sign of dementia. That whole bar right there I was like, yo. At first we said, I'll park your son. I ain't get it till I read
I ain't get it. I like park your son. Like, what you
till I read
about?
the bar. And he's like, get shaky. And I was like, there's got to be more than that.
See, this first one, I just took it as he was just flexing his rapping muscles.
Yeah, he was.
I was like, I just want to get you to get to the direct, but that's crazy. Yeah.
But I like that line you was talking about. The very first time I shot a Drake, the homie, he told me, aim this way, aim it this way. Basically, saying he been should have got this nigga.
Yeah, so it's like the craziest thing about it is how he said the first time I shot me a Drake.
Yeah. Oh, I
You
didn't
feel
even
what I'm
catch
saying?
that part. Yeah, that's dope.
That's why I liked it. It was like the first
Yeah.
time I shot me a Drake.
I wasn't even
And now
thinking
I'm
about the
shooting
play
one.
on.
Yeah,
The
you got to
Drake
that when people
name,
say stuff funny, bro. I be listening. I be like,
yeah,
why you say it like that? You know what I'm saying?
First time I shot me a Drake, I ain't aim it right.
Yeah.
But now I'm up on you. Oh,
Gotta aim it down a little bit because the
Yeah.
recoil. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's
And if we talking, I don't know if he talking about distance from back in the day or if he talking about, like that verse. But that's dope.
that's what I'm saying. Like
Oh
that's
man. Oh man, if you hating on this, I don't know. I don't know. We ain't even halfway through the song.
Hey, bro, and I like that Parkinson line, bro.
Yeah.
That's fire, bro. For me, the junior,
Yo,
bro. And don't let me find out that somebody got Parkinson's or
Don't let me find out.
my goodness,
Birdman got dementia.
something crazy, boy. That's crazy.
Yo, bro. Bro, I ain't even thinking about it. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's a good ass line, dog. Woo!
That jump was crazy,
Man,
bro.
then I like the line where he said, somebody had told me that you got a ring. On God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave.
Missed that one.
First of
The
all,
ring part.
First of all, you already know the Pac situation with him and using
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Very disrespectful, to a person like Kendrick Lamar, and apparently a lot of people on the West
His
Coast
brother,
was
apparently.
they was not feeling that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how Drake gonna be good in LA anymore, but we'll get to that.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. They still love him over
Not
there.
if Chubb's not doing his job. Anyway. But anyway, apparently when it said somebody had told me you got a ring, apparently Drake bought Tupac's ring like last year or something. And Kendrick's basically saying, I'll give you doubles to not, disrespect Pac like that for you wearing that ring. I'll pay you double what you did. Just I don't want you disrespecting that man's legacy like that. Basically saying, I don't want you anywhere near Pac. And neither does his estate. So that was a crazy.
That's a crazy boy.
And then I ain't got nothing till I love him to death.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I like that bar because it says I love him to death in 8 bars, and in 8 bars I'll explain the phrase, and in the 8 bars you get the YNW melody line. That's crazy, dog. That's preemptive. And the fact he called him
love
Aubrey.
him to death. That's fine. I didn't even catch that. The love him to death.
Love him to death.
The love, because I knew he said it in the 8 bars, and I just followed. I was like, okay, so they cool. But I had forgot about the love him to death in the 8 bars.
Yeah.
And how it tied back together.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
So like, first of all, and then within the 8 bars, he called him Aubrey.
Yeah.
Which is he called Cole by his name. He said, "You Aubrey." You know what I'm saying? And
what I like about that line, to cut you off real quick, he was talking about how he don't want to be on no phone. And he was like, ain't no accent you can sell me. Because you know how Drake be doing them accents, bro. Mm-hmm. I laughed at that one, bro. I thought that was funny, boy.
Ain't no accent you can sell me, dog.
I thought that was funny.
Give me the real you, bro.
And then for it to tie back in at the end to where he dissing Drake and his Canadian slang.
Yo.
That was crazy,
boy.
Boy.
Man. He jumping around in his own song. That's what I'm saying. He said, I got time for you.
Oh, bro, he did make it, bro.
And then to continue the 8 bars, he said, I pray that my real friends, if not on YNW Melly.
Which ties back in until I love him to death in 8, and he explained it in 8 bars. In 8 bars,
like what? And if y'all don't know, YNW Melly is the rapper who recently got convicted.
Oh, he did get convicted?
They convicted him. He apparently killed his 2 best friends and then rapped about it.
Yeah. Which is I hate to say it. I really do. That song was pretty good.
I don't even think I heard that song.
Before I knew what had happened.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is a crazy song. This is pretty good. This
and then he was like, he's really about that.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I don't think I listened to it. I think I listened to it a few more times.
Yeah.
I haven't.
And he was like, I can't do this.
Yeah, I can't
support
do
this.
That. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's.
And then this next part.
But he did show them homage in that line before I love him to death. And in 8 bars, I explained that phrase where he says there's 3 goats left.
Yeah.
And I see 2 of them hugging and kissing and hugging on stage.
Yeah.
I did. He still showed them like, y'all cool or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still about to bury y'all.
That's why he alludes to that. Somewhere else in here he alludes to that, like He said, I'm happy when I see you win. Like he said,
Yeah.
I'm happy when I see you win.
All blessings over here.
Yeah, I'm blessed. I'm fine.
Yeah.
We good. You know what I'm saying? As long as we keep it where it's at, you know it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he's like
I'm not a hater.
Yeah.
Well, he did say he was
I'm a
hater.
hater. He said I'm activated. Is what he said. But I like this line after the YNW line. He gets into that.
Oh, it's beautiful.
First, I don't like you popping shit at Pharrell. For him, I inherited the beef. He said, don't even worry about it, Pharrell. I got you.
Yeah.
Then he said, yeah, fuck all that Pusha P. I want to see you pushing Pusha T. First of all, with that accent, but that was crazy. I want to see you Pusha T.
Bro.
And then he continues, you better off spinning again on him. You think about pushing me, but like you better off with Pusha T than coming at me right now. Which is also you better spinning off. If you remember I forgot what it was. It was, I think Drake is on Travis's Meltdown talking about how he people spinning the narrative and how he took the chains he got from Rail and melted them down or something like that.
Okay.
So that bar ties into the bar that Drake spit and the situation he had for Rail and all that.
So I don't know that situation.
And he like I said, he kept tabs on it. And then it's right after it says he's Terrence Thornton, which is Pusha T, if you don't know his real name.
Did not know that until I had to look it up.
I'm Terrence Crawford, which is a UFC fighter. And
Terrence Crawford's not a UFC fighter.
Well, he's not. He's a boxer.
He's a boxer.
He's a boxer.
I think he's undefeated, by the way.
Undefeated. That's I ain't even know that. Yeah, and it says I'm whooping feet. And if you don't know what whooping feet in, apparently on the West Coast, that means he gonna knock you out your shoes. So crazy bar. Ooh. And then right after, we gotta get personal. We ain't gotta get personal. Mm-hmm. This is a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that'll make Gunna Wanna look like a saint.
Which is he had so many strays, bro.
Yeah.
That what made it funny. Like that's for me, that's a good stray.
That's a great stray.
That's a great stray, bro.
Cause it ain't go too hard on Gunna, but it's also saying like if Gunna did was bad.
But yeah. In that situation, it said it make Gunna look like, because Gunna looked like that. Not saying he did, but I know things that'll make him look like he ain't really.
Yeah, he ain't the problem.
Yeah.
He's not the problem here. And it, like I said again, he's like, all this what you hear right now, this is friendly. Mm-hmm. We just shooting this shit right now, TK. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
this is all light.
Yeah, this is smart. Light. This is really light smart. Yeah.
If yours was a jab, this is a jab. And I like he put friendly fade because a lot of people was like questioning if Kendrick goes too hard, and when Drake is keeping it light and fun, he gonna look crazy because he spazzing out on.
Yeah.
But Kendrick's like,
that's a good point.
Kendrick's like, I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna get his ass, and I'm gonna let you know this is light for me, and I love him.
I appreciate what both of these guys are doing as far as playing the chess game.
Yeah.
Right?
They waiting on that big move. Like,
you gonna put your queen out there like that? Okay. It's just like they know how to talk and they know how like to work the public perception. Mm-hmm. Like they just like Drake, he's doing all that cushion.
Yeah.
He's doing that cushion. Oh, you did the Tupac. Do what Joe Budden said to do.
Yeah.
I did a little bit. Yeah. I did it in the background.
Yeah.
In the very background.
Yeah.
You know. Nobody else may see that, but you know what I'm doing.
You know what I'm doing. Look at the title of the song. Look at the title of the song. He's like, don't make me push the button, man.
I appreciate this, bro. And then, like you say, I'm not going too hard so it doesn't look I'm overzealous about this whole situation. And I don't want to do overkill because then like the public gonna look at, he doing too much. And they're gonna make it say, this wasn't even hard. Mm-hmm. But I make it seem like I'm having fun.
I'm making jokes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing voices.
Yeah.
I'm doing all that.
I'm reading poetry. I'm doing all types of poetry.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This is his jab, man. I don't want to see the queen, man. Because this is a lot for a jab.
This is a lot, bro.
Bro, this guy. Like
this video has to get cut down, dog. Like, we doing a lot, bro.
They getting this. They getting this.
Oh, they get all of this?
They getting this.
Oh, say less then. Say less. Go ahead and keep going.
When you talk about, I want quintuple entendres, bro. Like,
but you got that,
you
bro.
You got it. And he said this is a light jab, man. This is light. And you know what? What? He's done this his whole career. TK, I believe him. I believe him. You know who I haven't seen that from? I ain't seen that from him. I seen it from him.
Ooh.
I'm actually afraid for this man. I hope he just say, look, I hope Drake is like, you know what? I still got one up on him. I got 2 diss tracks.
Y'all be like bow gracefully.
Stick with that, bro. It just
he
don't
not,
and don't bring Jay Prince
can't.
into it.
He can't, bro. I don't think at this point is they can't.
Yeah.
It's them two at the top.
It's too hit.
It's them two at the top. And listen, let me say this, bro. I'm not counting Drake out at all.
Yeah.
He's gonna investigate. He's gonna find something. He's gonna make it cute. He's gonna make it captionable. He's gonna make it like a banger if he wants to. But I will say this: that drop and give me 50 ain't didn't work up like it was supposed to, like I thought.
It's to me, it's already like people have already moved on from that.
Because I seen the numbers on it. I think the highest numbers I seen was like 5.3 million on YouTube. I could be wrong. That's just something I look for the highest count, and that's what I came over. Maybe I did a search wrong, but like Kendrick Lamar, it was at like 4 something. But I think it was at like 3. Like, it was like them numbers running up.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's crazy. This ain't like back to back, which he also references in this song.
Yeah.
But
like he said, we'll get back.
But like I said, I'm not counting Drake.
Catch that? I said, like he said, we'll get back.
That's what I'm saying. He like, hey, don't make me do this because we friendly, right? We friends, right?
Friends, right?
If not, you know who I am.
I said
we
that.
friends, right?
I said that 8 bars ago.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's why I'm saying though. Like I'm not counting Drake out. I know he got something, but like Pusha T said, if he had something, why would you spare me?
Don't spare me.
Don't spare me, dog.
Yeah,
but like, if Kendrick is coming like this, man, he got his work. All I'm saying is Drake got his work cut out for him.
Yeah, I love.
That's all I'm saying. But anyway, moving on. Right after the Gunna Wanna line, he says, "This ain't about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest." And that was my issue I was having before when I was like, if we trying to see the best who rapper is, I don't think this is it. And then like he kind of backed my point, but
and
also
you were talking about the messiness.
Yeah,
right?
The messiness of it. And Kendrick is like, first of all, this ain't about who the greatest. I don't like him.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Yeah.
And that was my thing about diss tracks. I was like, because a long time I was confused, like, are we trying to see who the best? Or we just seeing who got the best diss track out? Because you got Ja Rule and 50 Cent. But I was like, this is real beef apparently or something. Anyway, after that he goes, I'm the biggest hater,
which I appreciate the most.
I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way you walk, the way you talk. I hate the way you dress.
Which goes into Kendrick because Kendrick has been saying that I'm gonna be the best dressed.
Yeah,
and if you look at his outfits, that's something that he's been going for.
He's been stepping it up.
So for him to say that, it's like. Like that, like,
he's like, I've been on this.
Like, you know what I'm
saying?
Like,
also, I like that this kind of ties into that interview. What you call it? DMX did. Well, he also said, I don't like the way he talk. I don't like the way he dressed.
Whoa, bro,
I don't want.
That's even that's crazy.
He's
bro.
like, I don't like nothing
but
about.
We both was seeing some stuff. I'm glad we did this.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Because I seen something on Twitter about that, but I didn't click on it. I just remember he was saying something about getting Drake in the elevator or something like
He's
that.
Like, I don't like the way he talk. I don't like his haircut look. DMX was like, I don't like nothing about him. I don't like his material he rhyme about. And that's the thing that got me. He said, I don't like what he rap about. Kendrick like, you pacified. All of this is just feeding into itself. Like, this is a self-devouring dish, TK.
But I will say DMX ended up coming back around on Drake.
Yeah, he did. I don't know if he ended up liking his material and all that, but he's probably like, I was too hard on the young fella.
Yeah.
I was too hard on the young fella,
And then it goes into my line that I like. We hate the bitches you fuck with. You fuck because they confuse themselves with real women. Which, like, for me, is something that we kind of like. We kind of see where like, women want to be the type of girl that Drake would admire. And won't.
Yeah.
And typically that's not something like something that like the average man would want. It was like that's not
especially
cute.
At his age.
That's not mature. That's not something that's childish. Like we look at that as childish. You know what I'm saying? Not but that's if I'm out here just being with women, but that was like that's different. Like I'm just laying down with women. Yeah, that's cute. That's fun to do. But if I'm looking to actually have a woman
relationship,
in my life,
which, be honest with you, Drake, we still haven't seen Drake in.
Yeah, like a real one.
Yeah,
so,
maybe because he's like he said on his raps, he keep messing with these girls under 25.
Which is like again, but then like Drake is the lover boy,
Yeah.
so he got the ones
Love
that we
on
see
somebody your age.
do at 25. I think he does though. I ain't gonna put out that.
I will say the women that we knew he wanted, they didn't want him.
But he got some of them though.
He got him. He didn't keep him.
I don't think he wanted to. I think that's
The
Drake's
way
issue.
he was going after Rihanna.
Yeah, Rihanna is the only one.
And how he tried to kiss her on stage and she curved that man.
Rihanna is the only one that I give you.
I don't know.
But as far as that, I think they say Drake is the.
You ain't wetting nobody. You Canada Dry.
He got Serena, remember?
He did.
Well, apparently, allegedly. We don't know. So yeah,
he got it.
Yeah.
The things he may know. The things he may know. You know what I'm saying? You want all, but you can't.
But
see, if I'm Kendrick, I'm going with that scheme. You only chasing these young girls because the ones your age.
Yeah, I would have said that. No. That's a bar.
Yeah,
I'm saying that. I'm saying even if it ain't true. In the song, I'm saying
optically, you not helping
optically
your case.
It doesn't look like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he's on his
nigga, you're 40.
You know what I'm saying? He look like what's my man Leonardo?
Yeah,
he look like that.
He look crazy out here, bro.
In the next line. That's and then and notice I said we. It's not just me. I'm with the culture feeling. That's because like we see culture. Yeah, we because
see
it's
it.
like as a culture we see it, we just don't care. It's like whatever you doing is whatever you doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want to do. You want to break up. Like his thing is messing with married women, which has been seen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like this artist, and then she be married, and he mess her real, and they end up getting divorced. And then the Bobby girl, and I don't know what happened with that. Allegedly, you know,
he was texting her.
She got divorced from her husband after the
interview
with Drake.
Yeah.
So it's like different stuff that is already allegations out here with you, and he alluding to that.
Yeah.
And then we see it,
yeah.
and we be like, yeah, he been that's Drake. You know what I'm saying?
I also like that line because it speaks to Kendrick's place indie culture.
Yeah, that does.
He's like not only not just hip hop culture, but the black culture, which he's already alluded is for us by us. So you're not in it.
That's crazy.
What? Come on, dog.
Oh, bro.
All right, man. And then the next line for me I like is
which goes back to that FUBU. I already know where you're going.
Like, come on, man.
I already know where you're going.
Well, I'm going. Which line are you talking about?
How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough?
See, I forgot to highlight. But that's skated. That's how many black features till you finally feel you black enough? Which
I guess I didn't know where you're going, but that's the
which Drake has alluded to, Pusha T has alluded to.
That
your hair ain't nap enough. The picture of him doing blackface.
Yeah.
Drake is all and I like because there's always been this mark against Drake where we don't know how active he is in the black community. Like he doesn't speak up about issues. We don't know what kind of places he's donating to like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that speaks like volumes, that line. And it ties back to what he's been saying this whole thing and what Pusha T was saying, who he has not addressed.
Won't you see a Pusha T?
Pusha T. Yo, you think about pushing me? You better let me see you push a T.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, boy. But the next line I like was, you gonna make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crashed something. And if you don't know Chubbs, I think it's Drake's bodyguard. And apparently back like in 2014 or something, Puffy smacked Drake and there was no retaliation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what was that?
Which is crazy because Kendrick Lamar also had an incident that J. Cole jumped in.
Yeah.
With Puff.
And J. Cole smacked. He allegedly smacked Diddy on behalf of Kendrick. Which is crazy, dog. He was like, oh, he smacked you, but big three, the big three, one of the big three slapping Diddy for me. That's a bar right there. What was Chubbs? When you talking about somebody was his blunt runner, what was Chubbs? What was Chubbs doing that? Is he really crashing something or not?
I will say this, man. They say Chubbs active, so I'm not gonna hold you about Chubbs.
He better be.
They say Chubbs active. I'm gonna say Chubbs wasn't there.
But apparently Diddy is too.
Like this is good, bro.
You can't out active somebody who's active,
bro.
Bro.
This is the allegations in this is wild, bro. Like everything we heard, bro. Like it's just I was waiting on the T.I. or Drake being pissed on by the T.I.'s man.
You don't even need
like that's crazy. But I'll say that I go back to the line above it and say I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he's acting tough. Yeah. Because it goes back to their lines like I speak for the culture. Which I like Drake on both ends. Yeah. I appreciate Drake on both ends, but it shows how Kendrick still don't see you as a threat. It still is friendly. Yeah. Hey man, I like you. I like your music. I like when you
that rub your head energy.
Yeah, man.
You're funny.
Yeah, it's like that. Like he's doing it. Like because like that's the image he's portraying.
Yeah, that's
who
I know you to be.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
That's what that is. It's like, come on, dog. You know where I'm from, and I know where you from.
That's crazy.
Okay. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, dog? The 6 is not a real place.
Like, it's crazy why he doing that, dude.
Oh, man. Then, of course, he's like, yeah, my first one, like my last one, is a classic. You don't have one. Attacking his catalog, which a lot of people arguably think that Drake doesn't really have a classic album. He has albums we like.
Yeah, I think he does have a classic.
I like Take Care. I would consider that a classic.
It's like, classic? Huh? Do you consider that a classic?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that album.
Okay, my bad.
I would consider, and that took a while to grow because at first, I wasn't into the Weeknd sound. And took a while, but I would consider it a classic, like a new classic. But I consider it a classic. But arguably, the culture
does not.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But the next few lines,
Yo, hey.
Oh, let your core audience stomach that. Then tell them where you got them abs at.
Like.
Then tell them where you got them abs from. That's a hard line, bro.
First of all, he tagged Rose in. He was like,
and Meg apparently.
Oh yeah.
Because Meg said, there's rappers out here with the same scars as me, and they thought that, because Drake did the shot or alleged shot at her.
That was a shot at BBL Drake. You got abs, dog?
Yeah.
You got Brazilian abs?
Yeah. So that's
and then funny. Kendrick saying it. Is there some truth to it? Then people posting pictures how like he came up real fast with the abs and all that.
It was Rose funny. You said you got a 6-pack with 32% body fat.
That's crazy, dog. He's like, I not know body fat. No, that's not how you get abs.
Let me tell you something. Rose has been the winner of this altogether. Kendrick right now is second. My number one is Rick Ross.
Yeah. Because he, like, in terms of rapping and songs, Kendrick, but in terms of just personality and just being funny, Rick Ross is not taking the L. He really dissed Drake and came out unscathed. And right now they're setting a trend that Drake is like Kendrick said, he's spiraling. Like you let Rick Ross get one up on you. 32% body fat. Why you know your body fat? Why you know your body fat percentage?
Bro, he was just talking, bro. He was
yo, man. Oh, man. Did the line.
I think it was, bro. I forgot what he said about the percent, bro. He was like making fun. He was like, bro, the way you supposed to have the abs, bro.
And I like the line a little bit further down. It says, headshot for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk.
Like with the helmets.
First of all, the helmets. If y'all didn't catch that. If you don't know who Daft Punk is, they the
group that be hanging around for real.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Which ties back into the line when he brought up back for real before. But also, I don't know if this could be a stretch, you know what I'm saying? But first of all, they also had a song called Around the World that was popular. And then on top of that, and this part where it might be a stretch, just what I noticed.
Okay.
Is that last year Daft Punk announced their retirement. And they did that by self-destructing. They blew up. Which Kendrick is alluding that this man is self-destructing.
Well, he does say remember after that line. And then
he does.
Yeah. So you might be on to something. Like, or maybe something.
Yeah. And then I like the line, because after that he says, hey, Top Dog, who the fuck they think they playing with? Extortion by middle name as soon as you jump off that plane, bitch. First of all, he calling Drake a bitch.
Which is fine.
Second of all, he's alluding, me and Top 5.
Yeah.
Me and Top 5. And he said, if you jump off that plane to LA, guess what? Guess what? Guess who the man in this town?
Ooh.
Play with it if you want. And then he was like, you the only one that like being famous. And then the line.
And then my line.
Yeah.
I really like this line because how he delivered it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna deliver it correctly. Not even gonna try to.
Yeah.
Yachty can't give you no swag either. I don't give a fuck about who you hang with.
It don't matter. It don't matter who you with.
It's how he said it, bro. And at that point, I knew we was going into a different phase of the song.
And that's when like the third beat change came. That man had 3 beat changes on a diss record. He on some Duckworth stuff. And then the next line is, which shows you a little bit more insight, is, I'm surprised you wanted that feature request.
Mm-hmm.
So you talking all this junk, but you wanted me on the song.
Which is
and
probably,
it's like, we got shit to address.
Mm-hmm.
Like don't be on that fake stuff, man. You know we got beef. Don't
just send the feature as if we friendly now. Nah, we gotta talk about something before.
Yeah, and if I'm not who you think I am, why you requesting songs from me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then it's that part where he's like, I even hate when you say the word nigga, but that's just me, I guess.
And then the crazy part is he been deep the whole time. He was like, it's cringeworthy. You ain't gotta be a diva, I guess.
I got some.
What I heard was, these lines say diva, but I thought he said you ain't gotta be deep, I guess.
Yeah, it's like, to me that line is just saying, I just don't like the way you say it.
And that's it.
Ain't nothing.
Ain't
that's
no
like
double
Metro
entendre.
Shut your bitch ass up, make your drums. That's
it. That's surface level.
Yeah,
that's bam.
I just don't like when you say it.
I've been digging this the whole time. I just wanted to pop out and say, I don't like when you talk like that.
By the way, I don't like when you do that.
Which also alludes to when Kendrick, not allude, but you can tell he doesn't like was when he was on stage and he gave the mic to the white girl and she was saying the N-word, he kicked off stage.
Mm-hmm.
So he's looking at you like,
yeah, like you heard. You heard I would kick you off stage.
Oh, this is wonderful, bro.
And it says, still love when you see success. Everything is me and blessed. Like, it's still love here, bro. We just got some stuff we can address.
Wave my hands and it won't be no threats. I know they call you the boy, but where is a man? Because I ain't seen him yet.
That's crazy. That man said,
I ain't see him yet.
That man said, as long as you keep making me dance, we won't have a problem. Keep making them little pop songs you like.
Mm-hmm.
But like, let's keep them at that. And we won't have a problem.
And then the next line is like, when I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see 2 bad bitches.
He said, I believe you see.
Yeah, I believe you see
2 bad bitches. And then he said, I believe you don't like women. That's real competition. You might pop ass with them. TK. He called a nigga a bad bitch. Well, no, he said he thinks of himself as a bad bitch.
Because again, it alludes to how we see Drake, but how his coolness kind of like gives him that allure to get away with certain stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Like the hair, the clips, right? Y'all gonna make me chip a nail.
Mm-hmm.
The I don't know if it's like videos of him giving his friends like female compliments.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So like that line.
Twin.
That line just resonates so well. Once you take the allure away from Drake.
Yeah, that's a weird cat.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like what
kind of funny.
Like before it's like, okay, that's cool. Like he's confident with himself. He can paint his nails, he can do that and do all that. But once somebody start making fun of it.
Yeah, now
that's respectable and
he's
on the same
and
level.
Connecting dots with everything.
Yeah, and then it's like
K dots. Now it gets we was overlooking a lot of
you know what I'm saying?
We observe it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because it looks normal for Leonardo to keep dating these young girls. Just somebody like, ain't you 50?
Yeah.
then
it doesn't even resonate.
It's like, he is 50. I'm still thinking he in his 20s.
It doesn't even resonate when it until somebody like
it points it out
on equal level too.
Yeah.
Though. It has to be like, yeah.
Y'all see this over here? And then we got, let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, he got Baby and all that. And then, we got conspiracies about him working with UMG and Lucien and all this other. How did your deal really work out? And like, why are you getting what you getting? And then it says, you were signed to a nigga that signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga. I ain't got no more than that. That's just funny. That's just the funny line to me. And then the other one is try cease and desist on like that record. Ho, what? You ain't like that record?
Which is fire to me.
First of all, that ties back into Rick Ross was saying when he was saying, you put a cease and desist on my man French record, and now you trying to cease and desist this record because it's too big for you because it's been on #1 like a couple weeks. You don't like that? That's how you fight back? You don't fight back with words? You fight back with lawsuits? With the police? That's what
you
the police. You brought the police?
That's crazy. You got to explain that back to back to me.
I ain't got nothing for that. I saw somebody mention that he was saying like how Drake went back to back. Kendrick might also have a back to back, or like it's coming. Like that little sample we heard might really be like he's headed back up north.
As soon as you drop something, I drop something the next day. You like, it's getting crazy.
Yeah, it's getting hot out here. So you ain't got to worry about Taylor. You got to worry about me. You know what I'm saying? And then I like the part where he's like, why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas?
I like this line.
And then a little further, he says, that's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that.
The line that you skipped though that I like, which is the line that for me strengthens everything, is that y'all think all my life is rap.
Yeah.
That's the line I'm like, oh, he's not just a rapper. Drake is also not just a rapper, even though it seems like a lot of times these rappers, we want to see them as rappers. He's like, no, I got life.
Yeah.
I got other stuff going on.
I don't pay like I get to this when I get to this. And when I got to this, you saw it happen. You know what I'm saying? That you right. That line does tie together. He was like, first of all, you gotta call around and get dirt on niggas.
Yeah.
I don't have to do that.
No. This is good enough.
Yeah, this is good enough. And again, this is like.
Yeah.
Again, this is like, and like this ain't, and then he's like, my life, I love rap. I think I'm the greatest. Even though this ain't my main focus.
Or my only focus.
Yeah.
I got other stuff.
He said, you know what? The reason why you call around, that's hoe shit. Because hoes gossip.
And that's what we was alluding to, like, because this ain't messy.
Yeah.
It alludes to things, but it's like stuff that we already know. That's crazy.
That's why I say I like that verse. He just took what was in front of him and just made a verse out of it.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just taking what everybody see. I ain't even gotten to what you want to get into.
Gotta be perfect. This is a Philly fade.
This is Philly fade.
You know what I'm saying?
We can come back from this.
Ooh.
And then that a little bit down.
Yeah, I like the sun lines. Like they cool. I do like those.
Yeah, what you talking about? Basically how he raised his son and how he spends his time with his son.
And you don't, basically. Yeah. And
you know what I'm saying? Then we got the 820v1 is 1v20 if I gotta smack niggas that right with you.
That's the line. Because it's like people really don't allude to that line like that.
Yeah.
Right?
He's like
and I don't know who's Beam.
Beam is a writer and producer that apparently he hang out with. So he said, tell Beam he better stay right with you. So when you see Dre, that's funny, bro. Now that I think about it, bro, if you see the man apart, he in trouble. If you ain't got your man next to you, he in trouble, bro.
Out the Orange, that's another stray out the Orange shooting Chubbs from earlier. That's crazy.
Talking about it only took me an hour to write that. It took Beam an hour to write that.
Yeah. And then my line is, I like, am I battling ghosts or AI? The ghost and machine theory.
Yeah.
Like that's just like for me, bro. And then like you said that we was talking, you said also this is what Joe Budden was alluding to, that Drake got the machine behind him.
Right.
The Ghost Rider. That's a clean line. All these are clean lines. You
can go to the anime. Like this, all that is just
this is what you look for. Like I like battle rap.
Yeah, this is
like what you,
this is he put this on a song and it sound good.
Yeah, that's,
you know what I'm saying. But in terms of the jail, what is it? Joel Osteen. They're saying that he purposely did that because one, Joel Osteen, the preacher, is known. Well, it's known that people use his voice as AI to scam people.
Okay.
So he kind of purposely confused the two to use that. What is it? Double entendre, triple entendre for him, and also using Haley Joel Austin, who of course played in AI and also was in The Sixth Sense, and of course him bringing up Tupac about seeing dead people, him bringing AI, all that's wrapped up in that one line. Well, those few lines. And my Sixth Sense telling me to off him.
I don't know. That's a stretch for me. He shouldn't have done that one for me.
I'm with it.
If it's true, then by all means, I like it. But I don't think he did that one.
Because he said, what did he say? Joel Hale Osteen or something like that? when we listen to it, he kind of combined their names or something.
It did sound funny the way he may have.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him, like I said,
I don't put it past him, but mistakes happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then he got, I'ma blick these niggas all in their coffin. And he was like, again, don't like that. He was like, don't pull that coffin out your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And then he like, OVO niggas is dick riders.
Mm-hmm.
A statement.
Yeah.
A statement. And he was like, tell them run to America to imitate Harris, but they can't imitate the violence. You're not ready for this.
Which is crazy because, they got like them gun laws. Which is crazy.
Because you can't imitate this. This is real life. This is what we grew up in.
It's funny, but it's like promote the black community.
This is my real life. I got stomped out in front of my mama. Like this, this is my real life. This man, like, come on, son.
Oh.
And then he said, what I learned, these niggas don't like the West Coast. And then a few lines down, he says, we can be on a 3-hour time difference. Now, I like that because that also speaks to like Kendrick taking his time. Mm-hmm. It's like, I'm not on your time. I'm on West Coast time. Or basically, I'm on my own time.
Yeah.
And then as we see, he took his time and he dropped on a suspicious date. But, you know what I'm saying? But basically, he's saying, I'm on West Coast time. I'm on my time. We do things on my time. We not on that set. We ain't worried about Canadian time.
Mm.
And then
don't speak on the family, Crody.
Crazy. Crody, which I found out, two things. One, apparently Drake just adopted a Bengal cat that's named Crody. And then also that Crody is a Toronto Crip slang for Brody.
Mm.
So he's also he just led with the line with, this is like y'all imitating our heritage.
Ooh,
and then he talk about
tough.
how y'all use Crip slang up there that's not native to you. And then Drake also happens to have a Bengal cat named Crody all of a sudden. And then a few lines down, he says, I be at New Ho King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and blammy Crody. And of course, he do that whole thing in slang. But if you don't know that New Ho King is apparently a classic late night spot in Toronto. So he basically, I'll be posted up. Because he also follows up with "Tell me you're cheesing, fan," which of course in Toronto slang is "I'm mad," like "Oh, he's cheesed" or whatever. Yeah. And then he said, "We can do this right now on camera, Crody. Like basically, I'm here, we here. Let's just duke it out." So that whole section right there is him just mocking him, and not only mocking him, mocking his culture and where he from. Like you ain't really about it.
What make it crazy, bro. Yeah. And this is part that like you just made me realize, like the heritage things. He's saying like I'm mocking you.
Yeah, this
is funny.
Yeah,
that I'm doing this to you. So this is why you're funny to me when I see you do the stuff that we do.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you like that's
why I don't take you serious.
Yeah, this is a joke team to me. You know what I'm saying? So
you're an imitation of what like my life.
Yeah. So this is what it sounds like.
This is why DMX didn't like.
Yeah. So when I'm doing this about this little line is for you, it's funny. It's comical. Like you. Yeah. How I see you. It's like, oh.
Crazy work.
And I don't know what you got next, but
I got the wave one finger line.
Okay, go ahead.
I just like that because that was a call back to Mutombo. How he be blocking people's shots, and then he'll either go not on my shot, or he'll go
Mm-hmm.
He was known for doing that. That was a nice call back from that. And then I got whoever that's fucking with him, fuck you niggas, and fuck the industry too. Which is to me, like I said, that's on some Riley Freeman stuff where he's like, F you, F them socks with the belts, F your accent. Because remember in Riley Freeman, he was like, I don't fuck your weird ass British accents.
Mm-hmm.
He gives all the energy in that one line. And then in the end where he said, if you taking it there, I'm taking it further.
That's the line.
That's something you don't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm doing this for your benefit because we keeping this friendly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then of course at the end he got the phrase.
You say
nigga no boy. Like come on.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
So like those are my favorite lines, which was the whole song apparently.
I'm enjoying this, man.
Yeah,
because Drake did a good job on that Taylor Tailor-Made
freestyle.
Tailor-Made was good.
Yeah,
I do like the.
First of all, I'm tired of stop. People gotta stop throwing the word freestyle around.
Yeah.
I'm tired of people like you clearly sat down and playing that out. That wasn't off the top. But anyway, aside from that, I like Tailor-Made freestyle because he was rapping, he wasn't being messy, and you know he gave me some bars I like.
It was direct. He was protecting himself. Yeah. He was had his guard up. He was jabbing. He was throwing them punches and everything.
Being strategic with dropping another one, trying to pressure Kendrick. Although I don't think it worked.
It did not.
Yeah, I don't think it worked.
It did not.
What I will say is after listening to Push-Ups, after listening to Like That, after listening to Tailor-Made Freestyle, after listening to Champagne Moments, none of them made me feel like what I felt like after I heard that.
Yeah, that was because it was so direct. Ain't no
guesswork. Quintuple entendres all through here, double meanings, callbacks to everything. And the fact is, man, this is either incredible bluff or he's saying like, bro, this is like
I was having fun.
This is me having fun.
I was having fun. I had to go get my other phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I had to go get my other phone to upload this.
Oh, this is beautiful. I'm enjoying it, man.
Yeah, man. I didn't think
it rap.
I didn't think I was gonna get something like this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought if Kendrick did come back, I thought it was gonna be something a lot simpler.
Yeah.
A lot more toned down. But he was like, nah, I'm gonna give you me.
Yeah.
And what I do, and you still gonna enjoy it. Because on first listen, I was like, first of all, it's like the more I listened to it, the more I caught, and the more I was like, yo, this guy's insane.
Yeah, when I started listening to it, bro, and I kept going back, because the first part, the surface stuff you get, you like, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. Now go back and listen to it again. Oh.
Yeah.
What was that? Oh.
Yeah, I missed that.
Did you mean that?
Because the first part, like the slow part, I was like, ain't much here. This is just like the intro. But then you go back to it, you listen to it, and you read the bar. What really got me is when you read him, and he's like, he is
talking reckless.
He's talking reckless from the jump. Like I said, when I found out he used the clip of Richard Pryor, and like the Wiz talking about I'm a fraud, that set the tone. They didn't even know it. And he was like, I'm not even. The thing about Kendrick is that I think we agreed on before. The thing about Kendrick is Kendrick will have so much going on in his verses and also be tied to a scheme, also be tied to something else in his album that ties to the whole thing in the album. Oh, we know this is like the hard part one or something like this. You know what I'm saying? Like he might have so much going on right now. And like if you just sit with it, it just get better and better. Like I said, like he has stuff in his songs that even if you don't get, it's still hard. Like if you would have never found out where that Wiz line came from.
The song is still good.
The song is still good. But he was like, just to let you know, the title of the song and the Wiz line, that's also there if you ever figure that out.
If you ever figure that out.
If you don't,
check the date, by the way.
Check the date of the song, by the way. Now, I know Drake is a cerebral guy. I know he plans.
I like him too. He plans.
He's going
to give something to Kendrick Lamar High School. He's going to do something.
He's going to do something, but I'm telling you, if he don't match these bars, I don't care.
I think he can match it. It's going to be all surface level, though.
Yeah. That's the thing, though. He gave you surface level bars that you can get, but they also like have layers of meaning. I want Drake to give me that, too.
Nah, I want Drake to be...
You want Drake to be Drake.
I want Drake to be Drake.
Because Drake give me a back-to-back, but even if he give me a back-to-back right now, he's already said, he's already done too much for me. Because I think Drake can give you a hit. I'm not saying Drake can give you a hit. He's going to give you something that you can ride to. I thought, Push-Ups was kind of, I think Push-Ups was supposed to be like that, but it ain't hit like that. So he made... maybe back to back was just good time and good beat, and he felt it, and he had Meek Mill as opponent. Maybe that's like my man argument in the Jordan LeBron debate on Council Court. He was like, Jordan was good, but he also ran with the same team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he doesn't have all these elements in play,
Is he able to win?
Yeah, you don't have the same writer. You don't got Quentin no more. You got different. You may be beefing with your regular producer 40. Like, is there a chink in his formula?
Yeah.
Now I don't.
40 should be good though, because they did the what's name together.
Okay. And ain't no telling what Push done like.
Push ain't did nothing.
Push ain't did. He's like, no, these between these two. I'm gonna say this for me. Because if he say my name, I'm gonna have to jump out there. If Kendrick just get a Pusha T ad lib, that'll do it for me. I was like, come on. Rick Ross feature. But Kendrick like, nah, I don't want none of these else.
I don't need nobody.
They might do a song together later. Kendrick, Pusha T, Rick Ross song, just to throw it out, just to show you, like, this is what it is. This is where it's at right now.
Oh snap, bro! You think? I wonder how Future and Metro feeling.
Future and Metro probably going nuts somewhere. Like, oh, he got him. He got him. And they might even known about it. He's like, that's why Future ain't said nothing. Future ain't said nothing. Metro ain't say nothing. He just said back sensational.
Metro been doing like little stuff on Twitter though. Yeah. And you might remember they say allegedly Metro dropped the reference.
Yeah, Metro might,
which is crazy again because I don't care if you even got Yachty around you, which again alludes to may allude to him having that reference track.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Crazy. Be honest with you. The one he might need to worry about the most is Metro. I don't know. He might have Metro, like a whole treasure trove of reference tracks. He's like, Metro, like, man, keep playing with me. No, I'll play these drums, all right? I'll play these drums right over these reference tracks. Think I won't give a beat to Kendrick. I'll give Kendrick his own like that. People be sleeping on producers, but you give them a hot beat, boy, it's gonna be a problem.
It don't really matter what somebody say on that beat, as long as that beat fight.
Yeah, as long as you beat
a lot of times, bro, because if Kendrick would have had a Metro beat and made this a club banger, and he was able to remix this on something,
I think the end of the song gonna be in the club.
Because the crazy part about it, like that, is a club banger.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's still going.
And it's mainly that last part, and we all know it's the last part that got it. Well, it's the beat and Kendrick on that last part that got the song popping like it is. So, if you give Kendrick a whole song
of that
with
fire,
Metro on it,
yeah, he up. And that's one of the things I don't think we ever heard. We hear Kendrick on like a whole Metro beat.
Like if Metro and Kendrick Lamar did an album,
I don't even want to see that. That's too much. Because then that's gonna be in Drake lane. And if Kendrick go number one, that's gonna be something else that Drake ain't got. And I don't even want to see Drake go out like that. I like Drake. I like what they both.
I like
right now.
I like the position they in.
I like they both right now.
They got their own fields of like dominance, and it's just clashing, bro. It's just like they encroaching on each other. And it's just like we gotta see.
The person I want to know thoughts on is J. Cole. I want to know where he was when he was like, "Hey." He dropped. He didn't even say his name. He's like, he dropped? He dropped. And he probably heard it and he was like, I got to focus on my album. He was like, I'm
on the fall off.
Yeah.
I already bowed out.
Yeah. He's like, I don't want no smoke. I don't want it.
He could have survived this. But I did hear the dude say, he said, man, I heard a J. Cole, I heard Kendrick's J. Cole this. And if he dropped that, that's going to be the end of J. Cole.
See, I don't even want them. I don't even want those two going in like that.
I don't care, bro. I would like to see them.
I know you want the blood. You want to get people get in the face and shake it off. Yeah, we've seen J. Cole can't sleep at night. I don't want Kendrick to say anything to that man and make him like.
No, I'm happy. I don't want him to. I don't want Kendrick to drop it
because I like the.
Yeah, like we want this.
I want.
I like the two people,
and I don't want him to do something to be like J. Cole, be like, that was hard, but I can't ride with you on that anymore. I think he did good. He got a good stray in this. He was like, y'all hugging, kissing on each other on the stage. He's like, that's just. I don't want to see it go above that.
He said it's two goats, man. He still gave y'all the goats. Yeah. I still did the same thing with the big three. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all two goats up there, but y'all, you know what I'm saying?
I'm on this remote island. This is rare air I'm in.
enjoyable.
Yeah, man. It was a slow day till you sent that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, on the
Oh, it
Tuesday?
was, bro. It was slow, bro. It was a slow Tuesday. I had got done with all the work I was gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was just like, I was gonna coast.
Mm-hmm.
Chilling, scrolling. Nah, he ain't dropped nothing. Oh, he may have dropped something.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, he dropped something. Hey, y'all.
I'm telling you, man, like I said, bro, I'm not counting Drake out. I think we're familiar with his skill set.
Mm-hmm.
This bar was set high for me. Cause before I was like, I don't think I want this. I don't want this. We just gonna be messy and just
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want this. And then he came out with Taylor Made, and I was like, okay, this is better.
Mm-hmm.
But this
is
I wasn't expecting this, TK.
Yeah, this is straight. I like this.
It's aggressive. He got the
ain't
bars.
the crazy thing about it, it's not as aggressive as like that.
It ain't. This is light. This is friendly.
Yeah.
This is friendly. He having fun.
It wasn't even as.
And like here's the thing though, I believe Drake when he's like I can hang with him, but I believe Kendrick.
Mm-hmm. Kendrick, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm legitimately happy about this, man. And I know Drake gonna come with something.
Mm-hmm.
But what I do want to see is like both of these men more Drake than
One man, one boy. The boy.
That's Kendrick's perspective.
Yeah.
That's Kendrick, that ain't mine.
That's Drake's perspective.
Well, yeah, the boy. Yeah,
the
you right.
Anyway,
boy wonder. You know what I'm saying? I told you that's the thing. These men are like, they have stepped up and said, hey, but I want the smoke.
Yeah.
And the other ones did like, okay. And then put the knife to you.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted,
That's what
right?
you wanted.
Oh,
I can still pull it back.
Yeah. Drake
but
was just...
He's like, nah.
Yeah.
He fully extended. He was like, nah, ain't no take backs.
Nah, my arm exposed and everything. You get your cut in too if you want to.
Yeah. He's like, go ahead. Swipe. I'll let you get some off. I'll let you get two off. And I forgot that line. He's like, if I fly, it's gonna be direct. I forgot that line. Yeah. Which alludes to like that wasn't even a real diss. If I'm gonna diss you, I'm gonna do this. And I like that Drake line. Now I ain't even catch that I like that you broke that down to me because I ain't even catch that line.
Yeah.
But he was like, first time I shoot me a Drake.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good line.
First time I shot me a Drake.
Yeah. That's a great line. That might be one of my favorite lines now. I ain't even think. I was like, yeah. That was crazy. That's crazy. Drake gotta come.
Pause, but yeah.
Yeah. Pause. Drake gotta come. Drake gotta do his thing on this next one. I'm gonna be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where we can go from here.
Bro, only up.
It's gotta be.
Only up.
You can't bring it back down.
And I don't think the messiness is gonna work.
No.
I don't think it gotta
not after this.
You gotta have because even if you got video, it gotta be like slanderous.
Yeah.
Like, it gotta be real bad. Then you gotta have like rap over like some of the sounds in the back. Which apparently Metro Boomin did that with one of the songs with Future. They got like a Drake sample of him saying something weird or making a weird noise, and Metro remixing and put it into a beat in the background of one of the songs on the album.
See, I heard that, but I also heard somebody debunk that. I forgot what they were saying, but
I had heard it.
Yeah.
I had heard it. I was like, I can't really hear it, but I hear something.
It was like a sound effect he was making.
Yeah, like he was
doing,
yeah. It was like something weird.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I know he didn't do that.
Petty. It's a lot of pettiness that going on that we don't even recognize.
Yeah.
But like I said,
but it's like, you know.
Yeah, you know. And this is for you. And that's like tying back to Pusha T. Pusha T, I don't care about none of that. That's the thing I'm worried about on Drake's side.
Like Conqueror's hockey. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
he's
Advanced
like,
hockey. He's like,
all that neutralize it. It don't matter if you can turn the fire when his fist hit your body.
Yeah, you feel it.
You gonna feel that.
All that.
Yeah, all that's gonna run through your body.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing I'm worried about on Drake's side is like a Pusha T, I think Kendrick is the type we can crash out.
Yeah.
We can crash out.
We can.
I don't care how long it takes.
I got time. We can go as long as far as you want to, bro.
Yeah.
You gonna get tired before I do.
Mm-hmm.
don't spare me.
Yeah, do not spare me.
We are out here on this battlefield. We've been chirping for years. We've been going
There's
back
a
and
lot
forth.
of build up.
We done had issues on ESPN. You done did stuff on your side. I done did stuff on my side. Nah, it's all here.
Yeah.
We ain't got to do no hiding.
None of
The
that.
world is watching.
Mhm.
We at the peak of our careers. What's up?
We've done all we wanted to do.
We done done it. This is
You know what I'm saying? I got a family. You got something. You got a situation.
Yeah.
And, you know, we done what we need to do.
You know what I'm
man.
saying? We did all the albums we done needed to do.
We
done did
cemented.
we done did the features. We done won the awards. We done done we are at the top of the
It
mountain.
don't matter what
And
happened to us. We'll be fine.
And the crazy thing about it, I recognize you
Yeah.
at the top of this mountain. I recognize you.
Now, I may not respect how you got here.
I may not respect how you got here. I might not even care how you
Yeah.
got here, but you're here.
I may not even think you deserve to be here, but you here.
But the issue is you up here with me.
That's the only issue.
That's the issue that both of these, no, not so much Drake.
No.
Drake don't really have a problem with being up there.
Yeah.
With the other guys.
Mhm.
He's gonna feel like he's the best regardless, and he's okay with like he don't need the turmoil or whatever. Even though he does stuff because I feel like he's petty.
Yeah.
Which makes people kind of like stand offish to him. But like he don't mind that warfare.
Mhm.
I think he's also comfortable in that. I think he also strategic. He may not come from that, but he learned from that.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I do like about him. He's like the rich kid that you see in the movies that like they can go out there and they know all the numbers.
Mhm.
They know like, okay, yeah, we need to do this. This is how they think. This is how it's like a person that studied chess versus the person out there playing with the people in New York in the snow with chess.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's like, well, I'm out here.
Mhm.
It's instinct out here, whether
Yeah.
yours is like textbook.
Yeah.
And that's
But
what I
I'm
like
out here
about it.
regardless.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
What I like about it is that I think the dynamic I like is like people say, I think they both have something the other doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
And that's part of the conflict. Like Kendrick has the respect.
Mm-hmm.
He's from the hip hop culture. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's goated as that.
Mm-hmm.
Drake has the popularity, the accolades, all that success. You know what I'm saying? That you might think the other or the vice versa should have. People should respect Drake for his raps. And the way Kendrick makes his music, he should have more success than him. You can feel how you feel.
How you feel?
But it's like some movie stuff. Like they just dichotomies each other.
That's what makes it good.
But I like what Kendrick said in the song to like help give you a reference. Like it's not even about whether or not I don't think Kendrick is comfortable with Drake being up there. He's just like, this ain't even about to be the greatest. You like I don't want you up here. I don't want you up here on this mountain. Like you can be a GOAT, but you not up here on this mountain.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't about the gimmicks. It
Yeah.
ain't about the critics. It ain't about the greatest.
Nah, once you strip all
It's
that
about
back there,
love and hate.
and if we going back to the mountain, like, because I like what Drake did in push-ups when he was like, I got to hike down to even have this conversation. He's saying, no, my boy, you got to look up at me.
Yeah. Don't you ever forget
Don't
that.
you ever forget that. Don't
You may
ever
do
forget
that with the A$AP Rockies,
Yeah.
the Rick Ross, the Futures, and all these other people that you claim that you got to come down on. That's cool. You do that with them.
Yeah.
But with me, you make sure you make some time out for me.
Yeah, and then he followed up like, and you know better. You know better. That's why you requesting feature. You know better.
Mm-hmm.
You know who you dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you acting like this?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you need. You need to do this. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm small. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You got them laughing. What about
Yeah.
now? You feeling something?
And I don't know if Drake really hit the, oh, that's all you got. To me, that's bravado. I don't care. I don't care what Drake says.
I don't care what nobody says.
That's bravado. I know.
I don't care what nobody
That's that
says.
meme of like the guy with the mask on, but behind it he crying. He's
Yeah.
like, that's all you got. He was like, damn, he took a good swing. He took a good swing.
Because for me, I don't care how you feel. You cannot like it.
Yeah.
You can be like, okay, this is not like really a hit or whatever. You cannot say he ain't punched that man most of the time. You cannot say
His jabs. I like that on this one, Kendrick's jabs, even though his jabs seem to hit like haymakers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like we
'Cause it was like
dealing with
everything,
different
like-
power levels now.
Because when we was reading them through, we was like, even the stuff that I was missing, you would catch, and the stuff you didn't. You like, oh, I didn't even see that. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, so what else did we miss? Do we need like a
Yeah.
fourth person here?
Yeah.
Let
Do we
it be
need
two more
just
people
time to
here?
go by?
Yeah, and then we read it again. It was like, oh, I didn't even. Oh, he was talking about that. Like the junior.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
That was that line because the first I was just, oh, he just flexing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, you are
That's what you
flexing,
wanna
but I'm
do,
missing the other muscles.
Yeah.
Oh man, Park Son. Oh man, that
Park son. That was crazy. 'Cause I missed that. I was like, hold up, dementia. And then, like you said, we found out
Daddy
somebody got.
Junior.
Let's see those splits. Crazy out here, dog. And here's why I say, man, like I know there's Drake stands out there, but you got to give it up when it's time to give it up.
Because it's Kendrick stands out there.
Yeah.
I may be one of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't think
for
I am.
I for sure am. I'll admit
You know
it.
what I'm saying?
But I admit when Kendrick get hit, he get hit.
Yeah.
Like, push-ups was a hit.
Yeah.
Now I have my faults with it, but it was solid. It ain't do what I think Drake wanted to do.
Yeah.
But it was still something. I like tailor-made freestyle.
It was more
I
direct.
got my
It was for
issues
you.
with it. But for this one, I don't know what issues I have with this one.
The Joel Osteen for me.
That's Joel Osteen?
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
If it's clarified that he did that like that, then it's like, all right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
If I can really see it, I can't really see it.
Yeah.
But that's the only hiccup.
I'm at peace with that.
Okay. Well, I really ain't.
I don't know what else he could have did for me.
Out of everything that I done seen and heard, this is the best one.
Yeah.
By far.
How do we score it though? What is this a response or this something new? Like
For me, it's like energy bars. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
it's hard to be like, okay, well, he got two and one, even though the first one was addressing everybody, but then Drake also getting hit by Rick Ross, so he got to respond to everybody and do that. So it's like for me, it's like energy bars.
yeah. For me, it's simple. It's just at the end of the day, whose do I like more?
Mm-hmm.
That's all it's gonna come
Yeah,
down to me.
for me, it's like, of course, it's gonna be that.
Yeah.
But that's how I understand. That's how I look at who did better overall. It's
Mhm.
like boxing. Like,
Yeah.
ooh, I like that round from him.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, oh, I like that round from him too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, that's how I'm looking at it. So I got to look at it like, how much energy was taken off on this one?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This was 6 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of energy.
But
drinking.
for me, this track is one of those combos that not only take energy, but it give life back to the other side.
Yeah, I mean, you got recovery potions. You know what I'm saying?
You got recovery.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if I'm Drake, and then because he trying to pressure Kendrick, if Kendrick just wait again and like I'll drop what I want to drop, I'm gonna be nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever he got coming, I'm gonna be nervous.
Because this was a Tuesday.
Yeah, a Tuesday
That we thought was random.
Yeah, we thought it was a random Tuesday, so ain't no telling what type of time Kendrick is on.
He's like, bro, he gonna diss me about this time, and I'm gonna drop again on June, whatever.
Because I don't care what you say, is strategic as Drake is. I would be hard pressed if anywhere in his mind Drake thought that he would drop when Hitler committed suicide. I do not think that was. I don't. You can't. You can be Drake as calculated as he want to be. You can't convince me that he ever even thought that was a possibility. And when somebody put that in front of his face, he probably was like, yo, I ain't know I was dealing with this.
I'm gonna have to take that light back.
Yeah. He's like, I'm sorry. He's like, nah, you can't delete it now. We already screenshotted it. you gotta hold up to this.
That's out there.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
I ain't got no more talking.
I'm in
bro.
waiting.
I'm waiting to this is
I'm
Hey,
I'm
Drake,
waiting.
take your time.
Take your time.
Take your time, man.
Don't take too much time now, because you set the time limits. Even though you took them 2 weeks, you made it seem like he was gonna tell, well, we gotta wait another week for this to happen.
I will say you set the standard for that.
Yeah,
When
you set the standard there. You shouldn't have said nothing.
Even though historically, like I said, Ether came out 4 months after Takeover.
Yes.
You set the standard for that.
Mhm.
Kendrick wasn't playing by your rules.
Yeah.
So if you drop again and he say, I'm gonna wait again,
Yeah.
he on his time, but you on your time, remember?
You know what I'm saying?
You on your time.
You on your
So,
Canadian
yeah,
time.
you
You
on
know,
your
it's 3
Canadian
hours
time.
time difference. You know what I'm saying?
So you got how long you giving?
You know what I'm saying?
How long Drake
The
getting?
3 hours.
Yeah.
3 hours. You know what I'm saying?
So how long we giving Drake?
The time that he said. You know what I'm saying? Less than 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Less
You
than
got
2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Again, man, that's all I got, man. I was excited.
Mm-hmm.
We talked damn near an hour, 30 minutes off this one song. We talked this week. We didn't talk that long on the last one. About we covered 2 songs in the last one.
Yeah.
But bars,
man.
That's
I
it.
ain't,
That's
I
what
ain't,
happened. I don't
like,
have.
comment, subscribe.
Let us know what you think,
share
man.
that. Let us know what you
was
think.
It hot? Was
fire?
it not?
Did we go through it well enough for you?
I mean, if we didn't, you crazy. If we didn't, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Is Kendrick up? Is he tired? Like, what you think, man?
Yeah, that's a good question. We got who up right now?
Who up? I got my answer.
Hey, like, comment, subscribe. I'm TK, aka Hong Kong Kenny.
Hong Kong, What's his name? Anyway, I'm
Hong
D
Kong.
Dot.
Yeah.
And this is Mind the Gap.